Mike Live, and the game is almost here. Oh my gosh, is it doing one of those dumb oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's supposed to be.
Where is it? Right behind you. If there's anything I can't stand, it's when you're using these streaming services, right? And you click on the game, and then for some reason, or like the pregame show, and then the pregame show ends, and then the game doesn't start. It goes to like a different sport. You're like, whoa. Why would I ever click? Why would the NHL pregame show literally not load the game? Could somebody explain that madness to me? Wow. Hey, BTC Jacob 978. How you doing, bro? What's going on? Welcome to the stream. Yeah. I am we caking. So happy to have you. So happy to have you. I'm gonna go live in a little bit. And I just gotta get my game to go live. Once I get my game to go live, then I can go live too. Obviously, I am not going to be actually streaming the live feed of the game. We're gonna be chatting about the game. I'm gonna be watching the game. You're gonna be watching the game. And if you don't, and we can chat together about hockey and other cool things. That's to do with hockey, doing hockey things. We can decide some of that hockey. Yeah, yeah. Turn on. The first thing I get is a Dwayne jet ski commercial. Oh my gosh. When's the last time that you showed off your Dwayne jet ski? Oh, I don't know about my jet ski. Well, what about your jet ski? Me. Wouldn't you like to know about what I've done with my jet ski? How fast is your jet ski? Well, my jet ski, I'll tell you what, I'll get on that water, my jet ski just goes blah, 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 blah. All right, everyone's like, we caking, right? And I'm like, all right, guys, hold on, man. Getting everything ready. Honestly, just woke up from a nap. Had a really good nap. Wasn't supposed to last that long, but we did it anyway. Things like that always just seem to happen with this girl I'm around. Before you know it, we just fall asleep together. And it was a good, relaxing little sleep. All right. Now I'm all clip up. All right, flipping my mic on, about to go camera live. Flipping my mic on, about to go camera live. Ah, I'll put this guy up over here. Now I gotta go back and get this phone, man. Japanese streetwear, Japanese street. You know what street. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, yay. I might just pop off and open a pack to start. Thank goodness PK Subban's wearing pants. Thank goodness we got hockey. And thank goodness you are here. Welcome back, everybody. Guess who I am? Guess who I am? You know who I am. If you clicked on the video, you clicked on the stream. I am Week Aiken, and I am here to talk some hockey. I'm gonna watch some hockey. You're gonna watch some hockey. And we're gonna talk about it all night. We're talking hockey all night. Well, at least for as long as this game's going on. I am going to be talking about this Flyers at Hurricanes hockey game. Round 2 of the Stanley Cup playoffs is starting before round 1 is even done. Apparently, the NHL fans or NHL is just like, you know what? Maybe we want our league to just end before July, which is completely valid because now we're in May and we're technically one game. We're going to be one game into the Stanley Cup playoffs on the second day of May. We take care of our rant. Oh, I'm so hyped for this game. So hi, everybody in the chat. Let me know which team that you're watching. Let me know if you got a team still left in this thing. I do not. Well, I do actually. Got my Minnesota Wild. Got my Minnesota Wild still left in this thing. So I just have to pray that the Wild just doesn't get crushed. That's what I'm praying for. Please don't die, Wild. But honestly, I got a lot of faith in the Wild. Even though they're playing against the Colorado Avalanche, I still feel like the Minnesota Wild have an extremely, extremely strong potential to win in the Stanley Cup playoffs. And personally, I can't wait. I literally can't wait. I literally can't wait to watch the Wild beat the Avalanche because it's going to happen. Everyone might be thinking that it's the Avalanche here. Dude, they got Quinn Hughes and Brock Faber. When you look at the Avalanche, they have Cale Makar. Second person, Devon Tace. Did he just like throw his food at his daughter? And just throw his food next to his daughter. Well, he's like eating like a croissant. And then they go over some potholes, right? Maybe they just have multiple commercials of the same thing. It's a stupid straight talk commercial where it tries to make you feel like, poor people can afford us. Because they're driving the old 1970s pickup truck painted red, but it's all rusted. The guy's wearing old tattered clothes. Literally, this guy's a country song. He's a breathing country song. Wearing my tattered. What are they called? What type of clothing is that? It's not plaid. It's not leather. What is it called? Flannel. Got my flannel on. And we're talking country for no reason here. And now that everyone's coming here, let's start this stream off with the hockey pack. Let's open some hockey cards and start out the stream. Yeah. We're gonna be talking so much Flyers. We're gonna be talking so much Hurricanes. But first, let's just start this thing out with well, Brian, this is me getting all the fun lights ready. Get the camera on over her. Oh, shit. Hard view over her. There we go. Ooh, create that beautiful glow. Here we go, everyone. We're going to open a pack of hockey cards to start the second round of the Stanley Cup playoffs. We're going to open up a pack of NHL credentials. If you're with me in the chat, let me know if you're hyped. Yes, if you are here in the We Kickin' stream, we celebrate the hobby. And we like to enjoy the fun and the thrill of opening a pack of hockey cards. And I'll do that right here, right now for you, right before the game starts. We're going to celebrate the hockey game by opening a pack of hockey cards, everyone. Let's see what we get in our pack of credentials before the second round of the Stanley Cup playoffs begins. Grit and Grit wants to see a storm surge. Alex Tuck for our first player. Alex Tuck, of course, on the Buffalo Sabres, who just advanced to the second round. They're going to be playing against the Lightning or the Canadiens, whoever wins Game 7. John Tavares, I'm tired of this guy. That's it. That's it. Highly anticipated Jopa Kapanen. I have his signed card of this, and I'm pretty sure it's worth $1. And tonight, for our first hit of the evening, we got some speckles. We got a debut ticket, everybody. Who we got? Now, this pack is from the 2023-2024, which is Connor Bedard. We got number 62. Is that a Mighty Duck? A Senator? Nope. Mighty Duck. Is that Lacombe? Nikita Nesterenko. Nikita Nesterenko, numbered 520 out of 799. 520. There it is, everyone, out of 799. Isn't that really cool? I just like that. Like, look at that ghost foil, kind of like ghost holofoil. Like, oh, that is so neat when it gets that. So Nikita Nesterenko is our hit. Sergei Bobrovsky and another Maple Leaf, Tyler Bertuzzi, who is actually I believe he was a Detroit Red Wing this season. I don't even know if that Nikita Nesterenko even plays anymore. That's that's like a hard part when you open up hockey packs of prior years. That sometimes you're like, oh, who's this trust? Oh, that guy played 3 games and now he's back overseas. Okay. I remember this guy. I remember that exact flair. I think he's a good singer, but I think he has a lot of his own flair. So, Maud, as a singer herself, what do you think about people adding on flair to their national anthem? Like this.
I think there's a very delicate part about it because if you do it way too much, you might be showing off, and no one likes to show off kind of like thing. But if you're like a professional singer, I don't think anyone will think of anything. But if you're not a professional singer, that you have like these guests kind of singing instead,
Okay.
I think it gets a little bit judgy on a public side real quick. One person just really wanted to go for it. But other times, you just really feel the emotion, but it's hard when it's the national anthem. It can really make it feel emotional. And other people make it really feel like it's for show, for show.
Like, I think that guy is good at it, but at the same time, when he goes, hey, he goes the crescendo, decrescendo, and then goes into goes into the extender after that. You're just like, all right, dude.
See? See that? Right? There's a very dark art in how much glare you so you don't hurt your performance for that one.
Well, I think the other part of it too, and I think it's the respect. I don't think it's I think there's a honor in being able to sing it, but I don't. It's definitely not a fame
Yeah.
or super talent moment.
Yeah.
It's just it's an honor to do it, but I don't think it's viewed that way. Boo. What? You like the beer skate? Are you laughing at the beer skate? They were advertising that on X today. The beer skate. Look at that. It's so cool. It's numbered. Let's see what it says in the rear. 9 games played, 1 goal, 0 assists, 1 point for a -3. Not the best debut, I would say. Definitely not the best debut. How's everyone doing? Talk to me in the chat.
Glad I got to see it with this full of beer though.
The beer skate?
Yeah.
Beer skate, beer skate. All right. So, everyone, for our cards tonight, for the players I want you to listen to and watch out for tonight. From the Philadelphia Flyers, Travis Konechny. Travis Konechny, of course, he is one of the longer lasting Flyers. He is their agitator, but he also has just enough skill as he has good as agitating you. Travis Konechny is an amazing, amazing hockey player, and it definitely embodies the Flyer spirit. Cam York, we got a young gun of Cam York over here, everybody. Of course, Cam York won the playoff series against the Pittsburgh Penguins in the first overtime, as it was a 0-0 hockey game. Cam York scored the only goal of that game, allowing the Flyers to win that series and proceed to the second round that they're playing tonight. Highly anticipated with cake, and I feel like I've seen this before. Yep, you just saw it. You literally just saw it. And who? Look at that! Whoa! Is that the stank? Show me that stanky leg. Show me that stanky leg. Show me that stanky leg. Why you gonna say that stanky leg? The stanky leg. The Off the face off. Hurricanes win. They get to the blue line. They send it down low. Flyers try to win it. They can't clear it. And just a shot from center ice in the blue line. Or was it redirected? The stank oven with the redirect. Not bad. 1-0, a minute and a half in. Tyson Forrester for the Flyers. For the Hurricanes, Frederick Anderson. Freddie Anderson is the goalie for the Hurricanes. This guy is on and off. He has always been the goalie that normally wins in our fantasy league, except for this year. I did not pick him, and I won fantasy hockey. Canvas for Sebastian Aho. Of course, Sebastian Aho, their leading goal scorer. That is their best player. Sebastian Aho, you're going to be hearing him all series long. And his side-by-side partner in crime is Andrei Svechnikov. If you like to load.
Well, they broke it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, finally. Yep, he is. I make a joke and say he looks like a traffic cone. I think it's supposed to be like an icicle or something. I think he just looks like a traffic cone. Like, why would you guys choose? Yeah, we're gonna pick a traffic cone this year. It's just It's just it's just stupid. And just like that, we'll come up to the live screen. Bam! Opening our first pack of the night. Shut that lid. We open our first pack of the night for the Stanley Cup playoffs. Again, I am Week Cake, and we're going to talk about this game all night long. Hurricanes, they have 2 shots on net, resulting in 1 goal. Not bad. So the Hurricanes is a team, if you're not really too familiar with some of the history for the last decade, really, or at least 15 years, the Carolina Hurricanes, they won a Stanley Cup in like 2006, right? It was like their first or second year after they relocated from Hartford. They were the Hartford Whalers, a beloved hockey team. And then they moved to Carolina and won like a Stanley Cup like right away. Right away. Ever since then, they've been cursed. This hockey club can't win a conference final game. A conference final game is the round right before the Stanley Cup final. So they've won the first round, they win the second round, they get to the third round, and every single year that they get to the third round, they quit. They forget how to play hockey. And what I mean by forgetting how to play hockey is that they don't show up and they lose 4 straight. They don't win at all. It wasn't until this last season, game 4 of the Stanley Cup Eastern Conference Final with the Florida Panthers, did the Carolina Hurricanes win their first Eastern Conference Final game in their 4th time competing for the Eastern Conference Final. That means they had lost 15 straight games in the Eastern Conference Final, being swept 3 prior times. It was almost the 4th time before the Cats let them beat them once before they came back and just snapped their neck the next game. All right. Now, I've done a little bit of introductory this, introductory that. That is the Carolina Hurricanes. They are a team that wants to prove themselves. They're a team that they're like, hey, our cup window is closing. And I believe it's this core. I think they've gotten to the conference final twice and just gotten their neck snapped. Of course, last year they got their neck snapped. It was bad. It was bad. So this season, of course, they're like, all right, this is our year. We got to do it. We got to do it. We're consistent. We're getting more agile. We know our systems. We feel more agile. We feel more loose. We feel more attuned with our talents. We believe we can get it this season. Now, the thing is that the Hurricanes, I will admit, are probably one of the better teams on the East. I don't think there's anybody beating any of the teams in the West. Whether it's the Avalanche, Golden Knights, or Minnesota Wild that make it to the Stanley Cup final, I don't think any of these teams are beating them. I mean, I think it'd be crazy to see a Vegas Golden Knights Buffalo Sabres Stanley Cup final. I think that'd be so awesome. We have Jack Eichel facing up against his former team, Alex Tuck facing up against the Vegas Golden Knights. Of course, Jack Eichel won a Stanley Cup already with the Vegas Golden Knights, and Alex Tuch has not won a Stanley Cup. Matter of fact, it's his first time back in the playoffs since being a Vegas Golden Knight. And now here we are. That would be a very exciting series. Could the Hurricanes beat the Sabres? I bet so. But at the same time, I could see the Sabres beating the Hurricanes. That's almost a coin flip. The Sabres' offense is insane, and they have a decent defense. I do believe that I feel like the Hurricanes are kind of just a tank. They're just low to the ground. They play extremely safe, and they know how to pinch you, and they know how to suffocate you if they feel like you are generating too much offensive capabilities. They're extremely well at that. Do you think the CDL is still on?
Okay.
Dude, I'm so tired of that song. Oh my gosh, I'm so sick of hearing it. And now we got this MC Hammer commercial. The hardest part about watching that commercial is you can just see how slow he is. And you're just like, you're so far behind and you're trying so hard to do what you knew how to do, but your body can't move that fast no more. It hurts to watch him. I'm happy to see he's moving and grooving, but at the same time, you're just like, man, your smoothness is gone, mate. Where'd that smoothness? No, that was 50 years ago. She kissed the fish. Now she's gonna get warts all over her face and AIDS. You're right. That's different animal. Probably just herpes. Back from the commercial break. Back at it. Lock back in, everybody. Hockey game's back on. Oh, splitting the defense. Here he comes. Stankoven? No, Blake scored. He split the defense. He took a shot and that beat Vladar. Hurricanes up 2-0, 7 minutes into this hockey game. They're crushing the Flyers. If you're a Hurricanes fan, this is exactly what you wanted. If you are a Carolina Hurricanes fan, you've been waiting. You've been waiting for your team to have this crushing potential. You've been waiting for your team to have next snap. Oh, he beats. How'd he do? Watch this goal. Watch this goal. He beats Michkov. Now Sanheim comes in. Beats Sanheim. How did that go in? He barely got a stick on it, and he beats two defenders and the goaltender. The pace that the Hurricanes have.
Wow.
Hurricanes. God. The Hurricanes mean business.
You mean business?
You do business?
You mean business?
I would like a couple ice cubes in my drink. Probably 4. Oh, offsides for the Hurricanes. I can't. This domination is crazy for the Hurricanes tonight, everybody. Think about it. 2 goals off of 7 shots. That's an extremely high goal to shot to goal ratio. Flyers have 1 shot. They're getting slammed. They can't touch the puck. The pace that the Hurricanes are playing at, they're a young, hungry team. The Penguins is the team that was just happy they got over the finish line of getting to the playoffs. They're like, oh, we actually have to play. No, we just wanted to say that we qualified. We didn't actually want to play. We just wanted to say that we made it. We didn't actually want to play. Now, if you're a Flyers fan in the chat, let me know who your favorite Flyer is, and if you have a favorite hockey player that's not a Flyer. Now, I know you might say, how could I be a Flyers fan and not have a favorite player who's known the Flyers? And I would say, well, it's very possible, but maybe you just bleed orange. Maybe you're just a Flyer through and through. Maybe you're born in Philly. You're just about Philly. None more about Philly. You just talk about Philly. You eat cheesesteak because you in Philly, not Philadelphia. You never say Philadelphia. You say Philly because it's aggressive. I'm from Philly. Sealer going to the box. Sealer to the penalty box for the Flyers. Is he trying to hype his team up? Did he get triggered? Cross-checking. Okay, so Flyers player pushes a Hurricane over with a face-off. Oh, Sealer cross-checks. Who's he cross-check from getting up? It's not Gostisbehere, was it? Whoever it was. The Flyers are now on the penalty kill. Hurricanes could go up 3-0 10 minutes into this hockey game. Easily. Here they come. Ehlers of the Nikolai variety. He was a Winnipeg Jet, and he's like, you know what? I don't want to do this no more. I'm gone. So Nikolai Ehlers leaves the Winnipeg Jets in this offseason, signs a pretty lengthy offseason contract with Carolina Hurricanes. Let's watch the Hurricanes work the power play down low up top. Gostisbehere to a winding Svechnikov. Right back to Gostisbehere, who lobs a shot. It's going to go right off a leg and bounces off the boards. Back to where we started. Gostisbehere. Now to Ehlers. Down low. He'll bounce it off the board to Jarvis. A little give and go there. Now back up top to Gostisbehere. What's he thinking? Looking at Ehlers. Ehlers give and go with Aho. Aho goes for a quick shot. Save Ladar. Diagonal corner battle for the puck. Flyers clear it. Nikolai Ehlers. He's just going to, wow. He doesn't even care about the Flyers getting the change. Very dashing offensive opportunity where the Hurricanes, they just pushed into the Flyers zone. They didn't even care they were changing. 30 seconds left for the Hurricanes on their power play. Gostisbehere sets up Aho. He looks, almost loses. That's funny. Aho lost his footing and almost flung the puck in the crowd. He was going to pass it to a guy in the middle, but completely lost his footing. Don't tell me. Oh my gosh, the hockey game's at 9 o'clock tomorrow?
Yeah.
No, 9 Eastern. Well, that must be 8 p.m. then. Oh my gosh, it's so late. Flyers take that puck away. Not only do they get it into the Hurricane zone, Couture is just going to peel around and let the Flyers kill the power play. Hurricanes aren't going to make it a 3-0 hockey game just yet. Even strength. Here we go. Now let's watch the Hurricanes push into the Flyer zone yet again. Oh, a beautiful centering feed from Hall to Stankoven. They're unstoppable. Hall's speed, and Stankoven was just invisible. Nobody was even looking for him. Ouch. The Flyers, if they keep having these holes in their defensive system, it's only a matter of time before the Hurricanes have a good 7-8 goals. I'm not kidding. That was dangerous. A beautiful effort. Back into another commercial, everybody. So tell me in the chat. So this hockey game going on tonight, right? First game of the second round. Do you like it when a league starts the next round before the prior round is concluded? That bothers me. Because it feels like you've earned that rest of finishing that round before. You shouldn't have to start your next round right away. I think that's stupid. A $10 blaster? That's cool. Michigan is out for the Hurricanes. That's not good for the Hurricanes. Star puck. Crosby won't even look at the Flyers when he was shaking their hands. He's like, let me just get out of here. I can't believe I'm losing to the Flyers. Dude, I wonder if how that even works for Mon and Dave working for the Grand Casino Arena. The schedule just came out today for the playoff game, and they're tomorrow. So I wonder how they are just scrambling. Hey, can you work tomorrow? Hey, can you work tomorrow? Hey, can you work tomorrow? I would hate to do that.
Maybe they don't feel like they're scrambling because working the Stanley Cup playoff game may not be.
Oh, I would agree. I would say that would probably be the best environment to ever work my life.
Yeah.
In my life.
Mm-hmm.
In my life. Flyers, I just can't believe that this isn't Flyers hockey. The Flyers look like they got punched in the face and that they're not getting back up. Flyers know brotherly love. They know how to fight back. Thank goodness. Is that the second shot for the Flyers or did that miss? Because right now the Hurricanes have 8 shots and the Flyers only have 1 shot. And we're almost 13 minutes into this hockey game. We're 12 minutes into this hockey game already. 1 shot on net. The Flyers have been on their backs like a turtle ever since the Hurricanes scored their first goal. The Flyers don't know what to do, and I see a ref with his arm up, and this is going to be a penalty against the Hurricanes. Flyers off to the power play. Hurricanes fans not happy. Flyers fans having their first potential opportunity since like the first minute of this game. Nikolai Ehlers, high stick. Oh no, Martinuk. Martinuk loves going to the box. He's always in the box. Martinuk, the former Coyote. That guy was so happy to get out of the Coyotes organization, and he's been a Hurricane since like 2017. I remember when he left the Coyotes and like, oh, this Martinek guy, I didn't care for him at all in the Coyotes. And then he left and like, oh, this guy's been on the team for a while. They must really like him. I wonder if the Coyotes just turned and burned another resource and upset another player and just let him hit, just didn't treat him with respect. Some organizations are good at that. This girl's chanting the ref, you suck. As she records the ref coming over to the bench of the Hurricanes as she's got the seats right behind the bench. Flyers in control. Zegras takes a shot. That might be the second. I don't even know if that went off the glove of Freddie Anderson or if it went off an actual Hurricane. Flyers passing down. No, it's Forrester and Martone. Martone, of course, setting the tone. I set the Martone. I set the metronome. I set the Porter Martone. That rookie for the Flyers has been out of control. He's scoring goals left and right, and he is starting to epitomize the Flyers. Getting in your face, doesn't mind bothering you, doesn't mind snarling at you, doesn't mind chirping you. He's born to be a Flyer. Noah Cates on the face-off against Jordan Stahl. What's all this waiting around for? No, it did not look like that the Flyers actually got that shot from Zegras. Must have gone off the side of the cage or an actual player. What are we sorting? Was the CDL on?
Oh, yeah, I was trying to remember.
Probably not anymore. Probably was 20 minutes ago. No, 8 o'clock. Probably just ending.
I think you're right.
I do not see that remote. He's getting interviewed, so the match just ended. Optic, Texas. Of course, Optic's going to win. Back to the hockey game. Noah Cates down low. He's got one man on him. What's he going to try to do? Is he going to force it up top? Or no, he's going to get some backup from Martone. So Zegras also came to give some support. Flyers have the puck. Oh, Cates, can he muscle through 3 Hurricanes? They collapsed on him. Drysdale couldn't keep it in. The Flyers still got a minute left on the power play. Nope, they dumped it in. That puck's coming out. Oh, no, all the way down to Vladar. Vladar tried to clear it, and Aho chopped the puck out of thin air. Hurricanes, they might be getting more shots in the Flyers power play on the penalty kill. Not good if you're a Flyer. Not good if you're a Philadelphia Flyer. Now you're down to 33 seconds on your power play. Ristolainen will just muscle it in. Flyers can't catch the puck as it goes out of bounds or out of the zone. And they're just going to send it back in. Now they're going to like change. Nope. Whistle by the ref. What do we got? Offsides? Look at the beer skate.
That is so funny. That is
So do you know why it's like tradition for like bartenders and beer pourers to like overflow the mug every time they pour it? Do you know what I mean?
I don't. I think I know what you mean, but I don't know what it does.
Like every time they pour it in, they pour it to it overflows and you see the foam go all the way up. I don't know, man. I'm always like, you're wasting a lot of beer.
Oh, it's so that they can remove excess foam.
Mm,
So you can get a full pint without a large.
that's interesting. I learned something new today.
Uh, Another perspective is
It looks cool.
It is showmanship, and it flies a heavy pour, like you're getting more than what you're paying for, which would incentivize better tips.
That was a really cool looking water bottle.
Another time, this is by an accident. Like, oops, that is a-
Thanks, AI. This looks like a Call of Duty map. You know what I always wonder? Like Safari, like look at these people wearing Safari clothes.
yeah.
Like, don't you think it'd be like weird to be around a bunch of people wearing Safari clothes? Being like this is actually the vibe.
I would feel out of place.
Like you're like, wow, I mean, I never thought that Safari would be like in, but like you just go to like you watch that commercial and everyone's wearing Safari. You're like, that'd be kind of cool. It'd be a little intimidating if everyone's like a professional like rainforest hiker and they're like, I know what spider can hop on you from 30 feet above you.
Yeah, don't tell me more. Keep those thoughts to yourself.
I know what centipedes will crawl into your socks. Oh, I don't want to know about any of these creatures. Ever. Literally ever. All right, the game is back. The Flyers got their second shot, everybody. I was just mesmerized by some of the things that they were saying with the interview that was going on. But who plays tomorrow? No Tuffweiler. Tuffweiler. Oh yeah, they lost so close to face yesterday. It was one map. It was one map. Hey, Evo is on. Can you look into the schedule? Evo Japan is on. I don't know if they're actually having good competitions or what games are being played. Who are the Hurricanes taking another penalty? Oh my gosh, Riley came and just killed Michkov. Michkov goes to settle a puck down and he gets crunched up against the boards. That did not look good for his neck.
Well,
Ow! Is that not boarding? Is that not boarding?
for day two, they have Fatal Fury, Grand Blue, Fantasy versus Guilty Gear, Multi Blood, Virtua Fighter 5, King of Fighters 5, and Vampire Savior. And then tomorrow they'll have Tekken 8 and Street Fighter.
Was Mortal Kombat on the first day, or was it even there?
I'm looking. They had Mobile Suit Gundam Extreme versus 2 Infinite Boost Expedition.
Oh, that's cool. We should watch that.
Agreed.
Flyers Zegras rips it to Drysdale, his favorite Mighty Ducks prior teammate. They both came over on unique, different trades, but they both made it to this team. I'm sure that was one of the reasons why Trevor Zegras was like, you know what? I want to go there. Flyers, 2 shots this period. They got no shots during their last power play. It wasn't until after that power play expired that they got that opportunity down the slot, right down the middle. Flyers dump it in, and the Hurricanes clear it instantly. The Hurricanes' defense is so impressive that there's there's very few strategies that work against the Hurricanes when it doesn't come to actually maintaining puck possession. Dump and chase, the Hurricanes have an extremely proficient strategy when it comes to counteracting that. Not many people are successful when you chip and chase, dump and chase against the Hurricanes. Flyers, they are unfortunately looking a lot slower. Show the game. Unfortunately, I can't show the game. That is the hard part about licensing and rights, right? So you're supposed to watch the game at home. I'm gonna watch the game here, and we're gonna talk about some hockey. Why can't you get the game? I believe in you. I believe in you. And if you don't know how to use the internet by now, that's on you. Let's play it. Because you broke? Do you not know how to use the internet? Oh my gosh. AI is a thing. Go to Google. How to watch Flyers versus Hurricanes for free. There's all sorts of places. But for me, so like my stream and the way I do things, like imagine me being like your bro on the couch next to you. I'm chugging a beer. I'm chugging a beer. I'm turning up. And we're just sitting on the couch. We're brewing down. So you're supposed to just like type to me, talk to me, type to me. We're just going to chill. You watch the game at home, like literally, like on some real stuff. Just type in how Flyers versus Hurricanes hockey game for free into Google. You will find something. I guarantee you. I guarantee you, you will find something. But for me, what I'm all about, you watch the game on your screen or whatever, mute it, leave my not without a virus, bro. I'll be honest. I sail the seven seas like I don't know, like Blackbeard, you could say. Dude, I'd be sailing them seven seas. I don't know. It's called Google Chrome, man. Who doesn't have Chrome these days? I don't know, man. That's just what I use. But imagine me being, 2-on-1 for the Flyers. They take a shot. Oh my gosh, it's their third shot of the period. They got a third shot. They got a third shot. The Flyers got a third shot. I don't think they've gotten a shot during both of their power plays at all. Fubu wants 90 a month. F that. Not a chance. I'd rather die. 90 a month. So like I'm saying, I'm just your bro on the couch next to you. Turn on your game, put it on mute, and then you and I were just, or at least turn the volume down a little bit. We're just gonna bro down. Type to me. I'll chat with you. I'm watch this. I'm not sure if you've been here long enough. Well, watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Skirt. We open hockey cards on the stream too, and then we talk about some of the important players that have done well in the playoffs that are going to be important in the series. So now that you've got here, I'll go over some of these players. For the Flyers, we got Travis Konechny, Cam York, and Tyson Forrester. For the Hurricanes, we got Frederick Anderson, Sebastian Aho, and Andrei Svechnikov. Those are some of the more important players. Those are the players that are going to be producing. Those are the important players. Those are the talented players. You're going to hear their names a lot. Oh, a high stick looked like it just got Konechny right in the mouth from Stahl. They didn't call that guy at all as they're all fishing for the puck in the corner. We only got 1 minute. Only 1 minute remaining in the first period of this hockey game. Everybody in the chat, let me know. Is there a team that you're watching? Is there a team that you're hyped for in this playoffs? Is there a team that you're like, bro, this is like my ride or die team? For me, I got my Minnesota Wild left in this thing. I think the Minnesota Wild can take the Stanley Cup this season. I think that they can beat the Avalanche. I know the Avalanche are a great team. The Minnesota Wild, though, they got Hughes and Faber and goaltending. I think Minnesota Wild, as long as Kaprizov can heal up and he's not like playing with like a broken ankle, Wild definitely can compete. 100%. Yo, player, that's what's up. That's what's up. Hey, man, I'm just here to like talk hockey and have a really great time today. I hope everyone's having a fantastic Saturday, and I'm just here to talk hockey with you guys and just enjoy some time, like bro down, just enjoy it. Like kill a beer, talk to a broski, hit a J, whatever. You know what I'm saying? What do we got going on? 23. Dude, I hate fanatics. Shut up with all this fanatic stuff. I do find it really funny when you look on X and you see all these fans that post their gear, fanatics. And they're like, yeah, I bought this like 20 minutes ago and like the nameplate's peeling off. Or why is this misspelt? The hockey game that I think Dave and I went to, Wallstead played the first like 20 minutes with a jersey that had his name misspelled. And they were saying it could have been a prank from Gus Gustafson, but who knows? That's it for the first period, everyone. We got a 0-2 hockey game in favor of the Hurricanes. The Hurricanes, a team that can barely or really just can't make it past the conference final, they're showing some of the best potential that I've seen a hockey club have. We're going into the intermission. I will see everybody back for the second period. I am Lee Kaken. Hopefully, you had a great time during this first period. During the second period, we will be back. Talk more hockey. See you soon. Oh my gosh. We're coming back. We're coming back. We're coming back. Period number 2. Period number 2. We'll go card view first. Cinnamon toast crunch. Oh, we got. So here's my thing, right? All they're doing for half of these things is just putting cereal and ice cream. And you're gonna pay extra for it because they're doing it for you. Cakey donut. Okay, now you got my attention. I like cakey donut. That's a blizzard, not a fruity pebbles. Don't look at me. It's fruity pebbles. They're putting.
No, they're just called silly goose.
You like sweets just as much as my coworker.
So
Sweet tooth. Say why. Tell me why. Tell me more.
That's all you ever need to know.
No, I need to know more about you. Break it down for me, please. Break it down for me, please. Break it down for me, please. Nova laying over there, now she walk away from me. All right, everybody. So we are entering period 2 of game 1. Flyers down 0-2. Hurricanes owned them the first period. Flyers had 2 power plays. They didn't get a single shot on either power play. Not a single shot on either power play. And now here we go. We're back into the game. Hurricanes have a chokehold on the Flyers, and they're definitely little broing them. Let's see if the Flyers can come into the second period with a little bit more jump and try to command some more presence. Just because you haven't been to the playoffs does not mean that you don't deserve to be there. This is the second round. You've earned your spot to be here. You've already won 4 additional games. I'll have to get back to that guy later. You have to get back to that later. Flyers already with a shot this period. Wow, that's impressive. So the other thing about the Flyers right now is they have been struggling to get shots. And I'm not trying to make fun of the Flyers or dump on the Flyers. The Flyers need to the Flyers are a team that they're man enough to have to know their stats and be like, you know what, we gotta be better. We gotta go out there, we gotta smash them. We gotta smash them. We gotta get a goal back. We gotta smash them, man. We gotta smash them, man. Go be like that. Go be like that. If from Philly, from Philly, we from Philly. Yeah, I don't know. That's what it sounds like to me. Nonetheless, Flyers win the face off. Flyers win the face off. Flyers win the face off. Flyers. When's the last time you watched a Flyer game? Why are you a Flyer fan? You a Flyer fan? Never watched a Flyer game. I ate fried rice while I watched the Flyer game. Here they come. Hurricanes just almost had 2-on-1 potential. Blake went to take the shot, completely missed the puck, and when he took the shot, it's like he slap shot the other guy's skate. He just flung his stick into his skate, and the puck was just sitting right next to him. He's like, "Oh, oops!" And the other player was like, "Oh, that puck's mine," and he just shot past the puck to his teammate. That was actually really funny. Oh, Flyers Martone! One of the best. Oh! Martone gets extra cross-checked after the play from the Hurricanes. None of the Flyers stepping up. That looked actually pretty bad from the angle that I saw. But Martone had this huge stretching opportunity where he almost scored on an empty open net. But he got hooked. And still 0-2. Porter Martone's the real deal. Wow. Anderson trips him. Freddie Anderson, the goaltender, trips Porter Martone. He had that goal. He had that goal. Slavin just skated right into the net. He wasn't even looking. What an idiot. Finally. Right? I mean, he's probably skating like 15 miles an hour and has a split second to look, but it looked pretty silly. It looked pretty silly. Zegras down to Cates. Flyers start off the power play and possession of the puck. They're looking for their first goal of the hockey game of the series and their first shot on a power play. And so far, they are struggling to do so. They got to re-enter the zone. Trevor Zegras drops it for Cates. Instantly stolen. Attempted clear, negated. Flyers bail to keep the puck in. Forcer to Cates, who gets knocked down. And then the puck gets cleared all the way. Dude, Flyers, what do you got? Drysdale, Konechny, Zegras, Flyers fly. Yeah, that goal. Dvorak gets the puck for the jump. Oh, man. Konechny looked like he got slammed yet again. But he has the puck down low. Oh, beautiful slide. Whoever 19 is on the Hurricanes. Beautiful slide. Look at it. Almost another across ice feed for the Flyers. Hurricanes, their hockey IQ is insane. They're literally where the Flyers are like trying to get all of their passes. So the Hurricanes are like intercepting a lot of the passes. They're blocking them. They're getting sticks in the middle of their passes. They're not allowing the Flyers to get in any opportunities. This is beautiful hockey in the sense that one team, you can just see how much more advanced their IQ is in the other team. You see how much more they have to learn and figure out. Like right there, Flyers tried in a diagonal feed pass to the back door. Hurricanes picked that off immediately and got right in the middle of it, and they negated it. Oh, Hurricane Stankoven gets another shot almost on an open net. Hurricanes keep the puck in. Svechnikov, Kreisai speed. Blake and Stankoven work it down to get a pass and a shot. It goes right off Vladar, it looked like. And again, the Flyers have yet to get a shot on their power play. What is that? 3 power plays, 4 power plays, and no shots? That is not good, everybody. That is not good. That's pretty sure 3 power plays without a single shot. Not to mention, I think the Hurricanes might have at least 2 to 3 shots on the penalty kill. There's nothing worse than feeling or knowing that the opponent's penalty kill is more deadlier than your power play. Here they come, Hurricanes. Go for a centering feed, negated by Sanheim. He slammed that puck right here. He pushed the direction of that puck into the side of the arena. Flyers now push it down in an offensive maneuver. Will they get any offense generated by it? No, that comes out, dude. Instantly. Hurricanes are back. Ow, takes a shot. thing that went off Lidar. Kristalainen was going to skate the puck up. He'll peel back. Flyers going to try to find a different way to push the puck forward through the neutral zone. Hurricanes intercept, and now they have an offensive opportunity, but it looks like they created an icing for themselves instead. It's going all the way back. Be a yawn or two out of the way. Slavin stepped up to intercept. All right, let's see what happens. Flyers are attacking right now. No, Hurricanes. They're the Hurricanes. Their hockey IQ is just so much better. Ahu's just gonna rip it around his boards, trying to hopefully he'll connect with the player. And it doesn't get iced. And now Cam York has to figure out how to get that puck back the other way. He finds Forrester, and Forrester redirects it, creating an offensive opportunity for the Flyers. Hurricanes quickly get that puck to neutral ice before the Flyers redirect that puck back in, and a save. Not much of a save, more of a scoop up by Frederik Andersen as that puck rolls out in front of him. And now we're back to a commercial break. I'll show us some of the cards during the commercial break.
Your dad goes on the simulator.
No, I've actually favorited a lot of those deck lists from X. There's a lot of them on X. There is a deck list that is played on the Digica too. that you can find. So a couple different ways to find that.
Did you call Millennium Mom?
Yeah, there's one of those too. But I'm not playing any of the versions that play the training version of Gizamon or Gazimon. I don't play. That's that EX9 ability where you can like put cards from your deck face down. You got equip cages.
Totally forgot that.
Right? Everybody, we are 8 minutes in and the Flyers don't have a shot. The Flyers are going to figure out how they're going to have to adapt to this. Because right now, it's just so obvious that the Hurricanes are just playing at a different level. They're more in sync. Their players are more inept. They know their passes are more crisp. They have better purpose and bigger purpose. They make bigger plays. It's scary. What's going on over here? Who's slashing who? Hathaway slashing? 2 minutes for slashing. Hurricanes in the power play. Flyers win the face-off. They're instantly ripping the puck all the way down. I feel like the Hurricanes can put a chokehold on this game right now. Ehlers to Svechnikov. Drops it for the Gostisbehere, a former Flyer. Svechnikov passes around to Ehlers, who's on the far side of the boards. He dumps it back to Gostisbehere. Blue line. Comes down low, bounces off the boards, into the glove of the Dar. Yeah, Hathaway chopped him on the thigh, but it wasn't like I mean, it's soft, but at the same time, the ref might be like, you know what? This just seems like poor sportsmanship. I don't want to enable this behavior. And that's probably what the ref was thinking. They're the Flyers. Everyone knows Flyers. We know you're the Flyers. You're always probably gonna play Flyer hockey. Always. Ehlers comes in, gives it to Miller. Sends it back. Ehlers rips it in. Save Ladar. Dude, we're 10 minutes in, everybody. Let's go down to card view and open up a pack. But the problem is I can't pick a pack. I need our mod to pick a pack. She come. Here she come. Here she come. Yeah. Hey, mod. Hey, mod. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
The pack that's going on to is
Do you want to open it or you want me to open it?
credential. I like it when you open these.
You want me to open it? Thank you. Credentials. Not only did we have a 23, 24, we'll have a 24, 25 credential pack opening tonight for period 2. Here we go. Yeah, there was some excitement in the hockey game. Power plays over, and the Flyers had a breakaway.
Breakaway, Flyers in the breakaway, and one of the Hurricanes, Penguin dove in his tummy to pull pressure and he was successful. He dove for that puck. And so everyone was like, yay, that's amazing. What'd you get, Kaken? What happened to the Flyers? Only 6 shots?
Oh, they're finally up to 6 shots. They had 3 power plays and didn't get a single shot in any of their power plays.
Are they holding out?
Philip Forsberg. Giraffes Lapkowski. Here we go, Nova Lance.
I'm here.
Cheered through the rafters. Andre Vasilevsky. And for your hit. Speed of the game. Frank Nazar, speed of the game. Rookie. Nothing like more Frank Nazar. I'll take it. I'll take it. Pasternak, who got eliminated.
Boo.
And Miko Rantanen, who was on the Dallas Stars, who got eliminated. That was a fun pack.
Mhm.
2 more beautiful cards from Credentials. Now, unfortunately, I heard that Credentials of this year is like not worth it at all, and people don't like it. Oh yeah, tell me why they're the best viewers. If you can't tell me why, I won't buy. But if you give me like a good reason why, I'll buy. I'll buy. Let me buy. All I want to do is buy. Scoring chances, they're saying 3 for the Hurricanes. Dude, it's been awful. All right, now that I got that whole band, I can. Ah, there we go. All right, where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? Where's this puck? Flyers, Hurricanes battling. And that puck. Where is that puck? Hurricanes have it. Blake dropped it for a centering feed. Hall tries to get a shot, and it looks like he did, but there's a flyer right in front that got the block. Somehow, as I was looking at these hockey cards, rearranging them and other things, I got to put my camera back down now that we're done opening cards. Not showing any of that official NHL footage. We do not do that. We abide by all of the rules of the NHL. Every single rule of the NHL. I would never want to hurt that. Now back to hockey. Neutral zone puck battles. Where does that puck go? Where'd that puck go? Hurricanes have just been unstoppable. The Flyers have not been able to find a gap. They really haven't been able to connect on really many passes. It almost feels like the complete opposite of that. Now they know how it felt to be the Penguins on the prior season, or excuse me, the prior series, where the Penguins just didn't connect on any passes and they were unable to generate a lot of offense for whatever reason. They just had a weird jive, a different jive that just didn't match what their objectives were. And that's unfortunate. Buckets dumped low. Hurricanes. They gonna clear the puck? Where's the puck going? No, it's going back. Flyers, Couture. Couturier. Finally, does he get a shot? Or does it just go right or does it bounce in front of Anderson? I can't tell. Yup, they got a shot. All right. 8 shots for the Flyers. Finally, they've doubled their shots from last period from 4 to 8. Oh, what are they doing? Showing some of the Flyers' best shots. I mean, Flyers really just haven't had anything going for them. Almost anything. Now we're going to a commercial break, everybody. I don't know how I feel. I mean, that's the kind. I mean, it's kind of frustrating too when you're watching a hockey game and one team just. I mean, they can't figure it out. It's it's pretty bad, and it's at the point to where like, all right, guys, you can't. You're unable to do. You're unable to do this. This is bad. How's everyone's night going though? Talk to me in the chat. We just got this commercial going on. Is there anything cool in Hockey X, I guess? Dude, why are beer holders turning into the new popcorn buckets? I wonder how many likes that tweet would get or post. Yeah, I'm eating another piece of chocolate. Suck it. I'm gonna relax for a moment. Oh yeah. Ah. Come on, Flyers. What do you got? So they lose it. Hurricanes already generating an attack opportunity. Jordan Stahl, did you get a shot? Looked like it. Nope. Apparently not. Flyers clear. Nikolai Ehlers from the Hurricanes comes on, boosts and dumps it into the diagonal boards. And the Hurricanes had a pretty darn good forecheck going for a while. Flyers are able to clear it. Yeah, I'm eating more chocolate. Suck it. Oh, steal by the Hurricanes and they outside. Score! 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 That sucks. Oh, that's awful. Flyers. A horrible giveaway leads to a Hurricanes 2-on-1, and it's a 3-0 game.
I'm having a hard time finding that down here in my text. I'm just having a really hard time. Can you send it to me? You said you had it saved for the computer. I tried looking at it, I tried to get it.
Sure.
Maybe I'm just kidding.
No.
Oh, did you see all those Waldos? Did you see those Waldos in the stand? Almost the whole section is filled with Waldos.
There you go. There's a bunch of Where's Waldo's for the Hurricanes.
Yeah, I'll show you where they are. They're right there.
Oh my gosh.
Thing that's actually funny.
Gosh, play at hockey games. This chocolate, everybody, I swear, is so good. All right, I sent her everything she asked for. She can be successful as she wants. Back to period 2 with only 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. Flyers just can't seem to figure out the right angle to create offensive opportunities. They dump it in, but they can't. They're not fast enough to get to the puck once they do dump it in. Right? It gets cleared instantly. They can't skate the puck in because it gets poked away. And they're stuck. Best opportunity right there was Zegras. Sanheim. And the Flyers instantly just almost give the puck away. Please don't give it away, Flyers, since they sent it on the boards. A backhander to nowhere. And Anderson hops on the puck. Sorry, everyone. I'm just killing this chocolate. It's just so great. Got raspberries in it. This Svechnikov of a Charlie horse, or did he break his right leg? What's going on? Not being funny. He's bending it so it's not broken. Or extend it? Does his leg get hit? So there was a slash. I mean, I saw the slash. I was like, all right, is that actually the thing that we saw? Or was there gonna be more? Referee looks like he's gonna review it. Major penalty. Forrester can take a free major for no reason. Here we go. Flyers hockey. Two minutes for slashing. Penalty on Forrester. Power play for the Hurricanes. And for the Flyers, it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse and worse. Forrester didn't like Martone getting checked, so he probably was like, I'm just going to slash you and see if I can keep going on. Everything is found in the NHL for the most part. It's hard to get away with things. Flyers, what you got? Flyers can't get anything. Hurricanes can't get shots though. Here we go. 4 seconds left. Got spares. Wait. Takes a shot. Gonna bounce off of. Who's 41? Glenn Denning. And that will do it for the second period. Hurricanes up 3-0, and this is a bad looking hockey game. Hurricanes are outclassing the Flyers in every single category. Flyers don't stand a chance. I'll see everybody back for the third. Wow. Wow, I can't believe that.
And
Maybe it was because what do you think it's because we ordered 15 minutes before they closed?
that's probably my thought.
See, that's where I'm at though. Like, do we order Chipotle or do we go for machete again?
I
For-
would be more.
Oh, you already picked out a pack? Dude, another credentials for our mod is picking out a pack as we start the third period of the first game of the second round of the 2026 NHL playoffs. I'm Week Haken, Novalance here, not currently mic'd up, and she is opening a hockey pack of credentials as the Hurricanes have their power. Hurricanes behind the net, battling for the puck. Aho looking for it. He's going to regain it. Hurricanes want their push. Ehlers circling, passionate to Jarvis. Little give and go action. Dropping off for Svechnikov. Passing it back to Gosper at the blue line. He's going to look. Nope, not giving it to Aho. Takes the shot. Save Vidar.
Logan Thompson. Mitch.
Mitch.
Highly anticipated Michael Kesselring.
Kesselring. He's okay. He is not. What do you got there? I like it. I like it. I like it.
Mikhail Pythia.
Yeah, I'd say that's right.
Oh, number 9009 out of 999. Quadruple nines.
9 out of 999. That's kind of cool. What jersey number is he?
82.
Aw, no, jersey number. Darn it.
Oh no.
Well, it looks pretty cool. Turn him around. Turn him around. How do you do? How do you do? In the 2022-2023 season, he's 2 games played, no goals, 1 assist, 1 point, -2, 2 penalty minutes. So they probably didn't like. I mean, assist isn't bad. Everyone likes a point.
Alex Cat. Brand Cat. And then Brent Burns. On the Hurricanes.
Do you know what team he plays for?
Not the Hurricanes anymore.
What do you think?
Flames or Sharks.
Avalanche.
Oh no. What do we got? Unnumbered cards. Pretty cool.
How do you feel? I mean, that card actually looks pretty awesome.
Like the foil of this card. Let me see if I can get it to happen. Here we go. The foil technique right there makes it feel like that you're behind the glass and this is like a water droplet from the ice splashing onto it.
I would agree.
So I like that approach that they
I think it's gorgeous. I think the way they did that foil technique is flawless.
beautiful. Thank you.
But that's the hard part about some of these like ticket access rookies and all that. You're like, oh, cool, numbered, and then you're like, oh, you played 2 games and you're gone. And so, like, honestly, I'm like, our hockey box is a scam because if you get like a rookie that's like I got a couple of rookies over there. I'm like, you pay $200, $150, $110 for a box. You end up getting a signed card of a guy that's like fringe NHL. You're like, cool, I got a signed card worth $3.
Why does that guy have headphones
I don't get it. That guy's having a good time.
there? That guy looks pissed.
I know the kid having headphones. I thought the same thing. But maybe he likes listening to stuff while he watches hockey. Maybe he doesn't like the crowd. I respect it more than the sound canceling headphones. Big over the ear ones. Flyers third period. I think they've gotten. I'm gonna check. I'm definitely checking right now if they've gotten shots. think they may have gotten shots. I hope they've gotten shots. I know they got 4 last period for sure. For sure. However, this is the pace of the playoffs. 5 shots in the second period, 4 in the first, 5 in the second, 3 so far in the third. And that's fantastic for the Flyers. 3 in the third already, and you're only 3 minutes into the hockey game. Flyers are going to continue to push, continue to apply pressure. Here we go. Flyers hockey. Hurricanes just played the best defense ever. The Flyers get it in there. The Hurricanes instantly pinch the guy off. They have another guy back him up as they're trying to wrestle the puck away from him. Then they just clear it, and then their ability to give and go or just boost through the neutral zone and actually make an offensive opportunity out of almost any play. I think that's been really hard. Man, Michael Kesselring, I was hoping we were going to get like Gunther or something. We might have to open another pack or two, I'll be honest. I'll be honest. A guy just keeps trying to get in the camera. He's having the time of his life. His girlfriend's like, "Stop it, Jared! Stop it, Jared! Oh my gosh, Jared! You're so funny, Jared. You're so funny, Jared." He's like, "Yeah, you think so, Samantha?" Yeah, Jared, you're just so funny. So funny. Jared over there is like, "Oh boy, doi doi doi." That's what he's saying. Where's the play? Where's the play? Hurricanes, do they have it? Do they not hurt? No, Flyers. What do we got? Offsides? Oh. York kind of hits Blake in an awkward way, and then he gets like a cross check to the back of the head. Ouch, while he's on the ice. That doesn't look like it felt very good. I mean, a cross check never would probably feel too great, honestly. Luckily, I didn't get cross checked too many times growing up. But it's in the Flyers zone behind their net. Can they muscle it out? Or will the Hurricanes get another goal? Flyers up to 4 shots this period. Let's see if they can create another offensive opportunity and how they control and manage the puck. Here they go. They have it in their zone. They're slowing the puck down, curling around, pass up. One guy gets double teamed. Michkov can settle it down. Barkey grabs it. He circles around the net. Flyers have it. They send a shot to the net. And all Flyers try to pick it up and create another opportunity. They can't pick it up along the boards. Hurricanes clear. Now Hurricanes stepping over. They're looking to create an offensive opportunity. And right there, a great opportunity for the Hurricanes as they look and they're like, oh, where's the person? There was nobody in the slot. But if there was a direct pass right there. Hurricanes just feel like their system is way more well known. And it feels like they're way more well trained and coached in regards to knowing how to counter certain offensive maneuvers. We're opening another pack. I can't wait. Pack of ice. Got a blocker in here again. Paige Thompson. He's still in this thing. He moved on to the second round. He's waiting for his opponent. Jake Sanderson has been eliminated. Adrian Kempney has been. Oh, yeah. Ryan Nugent Hopkins, Sub-Zero. First overall pick for the Oilers. Nudgekins. Not numbered. Beautiful card. Levi Miralainen. Green rookie parallel. Senators. And Bobby McMahon, who is rookie, who is now on the Kraken. That was cool. Sub-Zero. Nudgekins. Of course, the Oilers have been eliminated. They are no longer playing. They gone. Like Jesus is gone. No more Jesus. If you're an Oiler fan, and a lot of people are like, it's such a shame the best player in the world can't win a cup. And you're like, well, is it? He had two chances and he lost. Whose fault is it? Dude, everyone designing these beer mugs, I can't do it. Soft win. Flyers, Cam York, Drysdale. Behind the Flyers net. What are they thinking? What are they waiting for? Beautiful, beautiful stretch pass, but no one's there to help out. Barkey was just sitting there with a man on him for a good 2-3 seconds, waiting for someone to streak in and give him a pass opportunity. Nobody came. By the time he came, he was already man on, and they did not connect. Hurricanes now have possession of the puck. They can't clear it. Flyers take it away. Bump, launching a shot. There they go. Flyers again. Bristol Lion, did it go? She said it went high. I couldn't see the puck, honestly. Flyers getting shots, starting some offensive spark. They need something, or at least something. At least end this game with on a note saying we have a positive. Not, hey guys, you couldn't get a single shot on a power play, and for whatever reason, every offensive opportunity that you actually got wasn't a high danger chance. It was just a puck luck or a shot to the net that was going right to the chest. Dude, the way Jackson Blake split those defense earlier in this game and just tucked it right past Ladar was insane. Hurricanes dump that puck all the way back into the Flyers zone. Flyers going to bounce that puck off some walls. Here they go. Flyers can control the puck. Lose it to the Hurricanes again. The Hurricanes just clear it out of their zone. He was there for way too long. Didn't have any offensive anybody with him. Anybody with him. Where is the puck? Flyers just they get a random shot every once in a while, but just never feels like it. It doesn't feel like they've ever actually that they're making the progress that they want. Sirius is cross checking Blake while he's already down on the ice. What happened?
So can you say in the random chat a video thing here?
Wait, will you be hungry?
See,
Or will you be hungry after age?
see that like 4 o'clock.
Okay.
So I'm not hungry now. So I am enjoying a small snack of the chocolate piece or the fruit piece. Sure. Are you?
Am I happy with? Yeah, I guess so.
I think work for me is expected.
All right. Back to another commercial, everybody. I'm sorry for the quietness. They were just figuring something out, so I had to search something for a while. So they were slashing. Here's what's going on. They were slashing each other at in the neutral zone, and then Blake went down. Hurricanes in the power play. No, Zegras is gone. See ya, Zegras. Hackney and Taylor Hall in the penalty boxes. Hurricanes got the face off. Power play. They already up 3-0. This game has been theirs all night. Michkov, where are you going? Back to the bench. Who do you want to win? On this one, I mean, well, taking into consideration that the Penguins and the Flyers don't really get along too well, probably the Hurricanes. And even, I guess, if there wasn't a rivalry, probably the Hurricanes. The Hurricanes are a team that have just had so much success, but they can't get over the hump. They get to the conference final and just crumble. It's so sad. It's so sad how they crumble almost every single time they get there. Their last four, so the conference final is the last series before the Stanley Cup final. So the game right before, which you've already had to win 2 series to get there. So that's the third round. So once you get to the third round, probably more tired. Well, the Hurricanes, their last 4 times getting there, of course, you need to win 4 games to get to the next round. They've won 1 game. And that was this last season, this past season. Yeah, 1 game. They got swept 3 times, almost a 4th. Hurricanes are just trying to speed run these first 2 rounds and get back to the final. They want the cup so bad. And by the way that they're playing, you can see that they're just ages better than the Flyers. Watch how they control the puck. Right there. Okay, that was a bad play. Here come the Flyers. But I mean, for the most part, like let's talk, for example, earlier in the hockey game, the Flyers had 3 power plays and didn't get a single shot. Excuse me. Gosh, the spare and Sealer. They're going to the. Oh no, Sealer's just going right to the locker room. Like, get out of here. 6 seconds. Excuse me. 6 seconds left on the Hurricanes power play right now. Flyers are going to take that puck away. Ooh, never mind. It's going to bounce away. A little puck luck for the Hurricanes. Now, Flyers get it. They take a shot. Save Anderson. The Flyers, if they're not going to score, they're going to stir up some trouble. "14 shots for the Flyers tonight. Not many at all, especially considering that there's 6 minutes left of this hockey game. Not a single goal for the Flyers. Hurricanes up 3-0. Here they come again. Watch it, just how elegantly the Hurricanes can dump the puck in. Just not be afraid of how they're going to regain control of the puck. Right there, they block the Flyers. They block Bump from getting the puck out of the zone. The Flyers put their guard down. They're like, oh, we have an easy rush opportunity. Nope. Hurricane player gets right in the middle of the play, intercepts it, and now all of a sudden the Hurricanes had an opportunity to create a turnover, and they did. It's just sad to see how the Flyers, it almost feels like it's just their confidence that isn't there at all. Not sure what you can do about that. Vladar and the Flyers with Konechny setting up a centering feed. Martone can't sell the puck down. Offsides. Commercial break. I'm just waiting for the game to come back. If you're a Flyers fan right now, what are you feeling? The way that you were able to control the Pittsburgh Penguins, it feels like this is the complete opposite effect. The Penguins were able to control the ebb and flow of that hockey game. They were able to dictate where you were on the ice at all times. It does not feel like that right now. It doesn't feel like that at all. It feels like the Flyers are getting bullied themselves. It feels like the Flyers can't create passes. They can't create offensive opportunities. Their power plays have been null and void. Now, Svechnikov is going to cross check somebody. I was looking down, honestly. I'm watching this. I'm on X right now watching the Carolina Hurricanes bartender pour a beer skate. It's mesmerizing. I'd love a beer skate right now. 4:48 minutes left. Hey, I'm at 4:35. Maybe I'm ahead of you. Who knows? Flyers empty net. And they're on the power play. I mean, no better opportunity than now. If they're going to score, they're going to score. Jacob Slavin rips it off the boards and dumps it down. Flyers are going to have to go back and retrieve that puck. Of course, because it's a power play, there is no icing. Marchone dumps it in, chips it in. Frederick Anderson catches, holds, and it's going to be a defensive face-off draw for the Hurricanes. This Hurricanes team is just so much better than the Flyers. They're going to score pretty quickly, and then the Flyers are going to be like, oh, okay. All right, they're on another power play. Let's see if they get a shot. They've been at 14 shots for a while. They got a minute and 10 seconds left. They have 6 players because of an empty net. Can they get a shot with this many players? Get to Michkov on the close side of the boards. Michkov to Ristolainen. Did they get a shot? It may have gone. Looks like it may have gone off Anderson. Did they get the shot? They did. Oh, the Flyers got a single shot on the power play. Hey, at least the first one I've seen all night. Michkov skates around, takes another shot. I don't know if that hit Anderson or went off traffic, but it's going to bounce wide. Flyers still in control of the puck. Empty net. Ristolainen skates in, sends it down low to Sanheim. Sanheim goes for the centering feed. No one there. Into the seats. Into the poor crowd. Hockey puck. That's how I'd be, dude. If I got hit in the face by a puck, I'd cry. I would cry. I would cry if I got hit by a puck. She's just a wild chirpster. Flyers back in control of the puck. Drysdale, Martone, and Forrester passing the puck around with expert precision. Pates was looking for the redirect, unable to get the puck to go in, but they do get a shot. 2 shots on this last power play. Flyers finally making a little bit more progress, but still no goals. Power play is over. Now it's just an empty net. Icing is now in play for the Hurricanes if they just clear the puck. Konechny gives it to Forrester. Flyers do everything they can to control. Konechny behind the net to Martone. Flyers lose control of that puck. It comes out to the neutral zone. Both teams are changing. Flyers are going to try to attack 3 players as Forrester pokes the puck around. Flyers rip the puck around the boards to try to maintain possession. It doesn't work. Hurricanes now, they're on the attack. They're shooting at the empty net with 1:44 left to go. First game in the second round. Yeah, I don't know why they started the second round before the first round is over. Apparently, the Wild has a game tomorrow in Colorado. I'm pretty sure it's in Colorado for the first round. So that's starting immediately. And we still don't know we still have a game 7 of Montreal Canadiens and Tampa Bay Lightning. Flyers up to 18 shots. They're finally starting to get aggressive. They've gotten the most shots than they ever gotten in an entire period in the last minute or 2 of this hockey game. Flyers, their shots won't go. The Hurricanes send a puck all the way down. It almost goes in, but Sanheim barely clears it. 40 seconds left. Flyers know that there's nothing left, even though they got an empty net. Big hit behind the net. Flyers, oh, they try to pass it to each other, but they're also burnt out that they're not even paying attention to where the puck is. Drysdale comes behind the Flyers net. The Flyers hold on to the puck. Hurricanes still forechecking. They're like, you know what? We're going to let you know that this is a hockey game, and we're going to let you know that you're not going to win. We're better than you. We're going to smother you. 3-0 shutout for Frederik Andersen in the first round. Beautiful shutout. Beautiful shutout for Frederik Andersen. 4th playoff shutout with the Hurricanes. That's pretty impressive. The hard part is that was just crushing. Yeah, game over. No kidding, Wild Chirpster. It was Hurricanes just had their foot on the throat of the Flyers for most of that hockey game. The Flyers just couldn't figure it out. That was the most shots that they've got. They had 10 shots that period. That's the first period they had 4. The second period they had 5 shots. They doubled the production. Or they got the same production of you add the first and the second period together, they got even more shots. Can't believe it. However, everybody, that's going to be it for me for tonight. Hurricanes crush the Philadelphia Flyers. It wasn't even a contest. It almost wasn't even fun to watch. It was just way too easy. Way too easy for the Hurricanes to beat the Flyers. I'll be back tomorrow for more playoff hockey. I am Week Aiken. We will watch more hockey. Thank you for coming by. I hope you have a great night. I will see you tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody.